Our school is special because all our students are with special needs. Since the beginning of my commission, I have tried to fight against discrimination of students with special needs, and for this reason I developed many educational projects and extracurricular activities in partnership with normal students from many schools from our town, Caransebeș. One of my projects is based also on environment problems and is called Water and Nature, It's Life Itself. In this project, my students with special needs education could see the importance of water and the nature in people's life. I also involve my students in all kinds of activities to make them fight against the problem of climate change and global warming. On 21 September, our special school, Caransebeș, participated together with thousands of schools from all over the world in the international campaign Annual Tree Planting Day 2009. And after, we made a short video with our activities, and our video can be watched on the official website for this international campaign. I want to show to the whole world that students with special needs can make beautiful things in spite of their handicaps, if they are helped by us, because today in a selfish and egocentric society, people forget mostly near them are other children or people with special needs education who need understanding, help and support. Different but equal is a principle of democracy and mutual respect. Diversity in ethnic and social categories on the earth is the beauty of the human universe, each contributing to the cultural heritage with its specifics. History, tradition, culture of each ethnic group is an important chapter of universality. For this reason, I have conceived and launched a twinning project, Different but Equal, partnership and collaboration between students with special needs across Europe.
And hereby I'm sitting and asking you, is there universal truth, or do different truths have different cultures? Do different cultures have different truth? The questions of truth hold to be self-evident. And cultures clash, but never forget one thing: all men are created equal. As you can see, I belong to a minority because of this, because there are many, many young people all over Europe, all over Western Europe, who have better opportunities just because they were born into a different country. I was born in an Eastern European country, and I'm here today just to tell you that with this initiative you can find leaders who can give via veritas et vita, who can give pathway, truth, and so life to many other people. I came here today because I refuse to believe that there are insufficient funds in the great vaults of opportunity of the European Union. The problem is really current, as we can all see and hear that there are extremists and radicals getting more and more power voted by the common people. And this is also a warning for the European Union, that how come that in 2009 we are facing this, that instead of getting together we are rather splitting. Of course, this initiative is what I call the power of knowledge, as once Francis Bacon said. This power is what I tell you, the lead user concept. The lead user concept is basically an idea of MIT professor Erich von Hippel.
People like me in this condition can react in different ways. We have people that refuse the culture of their parents in order to be accepted by the society. Maybe because they see these traditions like an obstacle. Then we have other youths that decide to be close on their tradition because they feel rejected by the society. Personally, I choose another option. I decide to interact the culture of my parents with the culture of the society in which I'm in. We can say that this is the fundamental principle of integration, I mean interaction. Personally, I work in the social and political area of my country to make, in short, known my community in my country. I live in the Ottavo Municipio of Rome, in which we have a lot of Nigerian families. And they look at me as a point of reference, because maybe I'm one of the first son of this community. My aims, in short, my effort aims to valorize the youth in general, because in my country, youth are looked as people that are lazy, people that are inactive, and fight for the political decisions. And then I fight for the youth generation, the second youth generation, because they are not well represented in the society. I like to invest into new generation, so I like to, in short, teaching the children the principle of interaction, dialogue, and integration. According to my leadership vision into intercultural cooperation and then environmental protection, all the thing rotates around the concept of interaction. Interaction in the intercultural cooperation means in short, the effort that the European community has to make to integrate those minorities.
I think that it was a real good initiative, this one, a very valuable initiative, because it links together two very important features, two very important conditions. The condition of being young persons and the condition of being part of a minority background. The European Union, the member states, non-governmental organizations are trying to commit themselves to find solutions to guarantee conditions of a larger participation of young people in the political and public life. In April, the European Commission presented a communication for a new youth strategy in which they recognize that there is a gap between the young people and the institution. So this one is at least a starting point, recognizing that there is a gap. This recognition needs a follow-up, try to understand why there is this gap, try to find out the reasons why young people are not interested and committed in political and public life. The other feature of this contest is belong to a minority group. When I think about minority, two main thoughts come into my mind. The first one is a positive thought. I link minority to the value of diversity. When I think about minorities, I think that all people coming from different backgrounds, all the enriching contributions that they can give for an atmosphere of dialogue and of inclusion in Europe. But unfortunately, when I think about minorities, I also think about discrimination. Often minorities are linked to this condition of discrimination.